Hi, Tamara here. Welcome to my channel. I have a fun video for you today. It is a much requested video and it is a tour of my tiny 400 square foot home. I like to call this house my accidental dream home. And what I mean by that is about 3 years ago, I was selling my house with the intent to downsize to a condo or a townhouse. And I didn't want to deal with selling and buying all at the same time. At the time my house sold, one of my aunt's little beach rental houses happened to be available, and she said, well, why don't you just slip in there until you know what you're going to do? And so I did, with the intent that it was going to be very temporary, because 400 square feet, didn't know how long I could handle that. And also it's a very, very old, very rustic cottage. The ceilings are sort of low, and I wasn't sure if that was going to bother me, but it has so many things going for it. Anyway, that was 3 years ago, and I'm still here. And the reason is I love living here. It's close to the beach. I have a view of the lake. It's surrounded by beautiful gardens. You know, I moved in here very spontaneously, thinking it was going to be for a few months. So it was sort of a use what you have decorating style. But I have tried to surround myself with colors and images and things that I absolutely love. You know, I don't have a lot of room for extra fluff here, so everything that is in my tiny house either means something to me or brings me joy. You will see sort of a theme. I love gardens, I love birds, I love the beach, the ocean, traveling, and I have a little thing for angels as well. Storage is an issue here because this house was not built for storage efficiency at all. It was originally intended as a weekend lake getaway for city dwellers. It's close to 100 years old. It's very charming, it's very quaint, but it's very rustic. So without further ado, let's get right into a tour of my 400 square foot accidental dream home. I hope you enjoy it. Okay. We are going to do a tiny house tour. This is my 400 square foot beach house. Going up to my front door. My little window box in the summer is full of flowers. And my garden area with bird feeders. And beyond is the lake. So we have entered my tiny house, and you can pretty much see the whole house from the front door. As you enter, to the left is my sleeping area. Bosley, say hi. There's Bosley. Bosley is an 11-year-old golden doodle. He just had a birthday a couple days ago. Anyway, so that is my bedroom area that you do see behind me when I am filming. And yes, that is a quilt hung up on the wall. Before I started doing YouTube, I used to have a huge mirror there, which was really great to make the space look bigger and reflect a lot of light, but it didn't, I couldn't seem to make that work as a background for my YouTube, so I thought that this whole place is use what you have, right? And I had that. And then to the right, as you enter, is my office slash makeup area slash filming area. You can, huge windows facing east, so when I am filming, I am facing an east facing window and getting good light. Those black lights on either side, I use as supplemental lighting. I bought those hoping I could film at night, but I haven't really figured out lighting. So on sunny days, I don't need any artificial light really, but if it's overcast, then I will use those artificial lights. And I love the fact that I overlook, you know, my garden area, my bird feeders. Anyway, you can see my eyeshadow collection, my makeup brushes, and just a few of my most used top shelf makeup items. Again, this is where I also work. I work at home. Multi-purpose office slash makeup area slash filming area. and that is where I keep my makeup. All right, we are back to the front door. Like I said, to the left is my sleeping area, and to the right is my office area. And straight ahead is my living room. On the left, I have my sort of entertainment area / storage area. And of course, to the right, we have my couch. All right, so let's walk into the living room. Like I said, this is my entertainment system, I suppose. Normally when I'm filming, I put a piece of art in front of the TV so that you can't, to make it look a little nicer. All of these baskets and bins are full of clothing. That is the most challenging part of living in a tiny house, is clothing storage for sure. But I do try to have it a little bit decorative. My aunt painted that beach painting. It's a painting of Laguna Beach, California. Sort of an ode to travel, Europe map, La Paz, Ojai hiking guide. And I love seashells. I collect those in Mexico, mix them in with a little jewelry. Of course, I love fresh flowers. And again, sort of an ode to travel right there. And then all my games. I love Scrabble, Rummikub, backgammon, and Mexican Train. Okay, so that is the entertainment area. And then to the right is my seating area, sort of my living room area, my couch area. This painting is a self-portrait that my daughter did many years ago. I absolutely love it. She's a really talented artist, and I absolutely love the colors in this. I pretty much sort of use that as a cue for decorating my house. So again, that is the living room. And then moving toward the kitchen, it's another painting my aunt did, sort of a couple of themes of this beach house is, number one, it is a beach house. I'm a half a block from the lake. So the seashells, the ocean, the beach, and travel. And of course, flowers. Now, the biggest challenge of living in this tiny space is that you are looking at my one and only closet. It is challenging. I don't know, I'm not going to open it. It is a tiny closet. I have double rods in there, and it is challenging. I do have a dresser right there, which sort of acts as a room divider / headboard. And then, of course, I've already showed you, let's get over from this angle. So again, that dresser sort of acts as a room divider / headboard, and it is loaded with clothing. As again, I already told you, every single one of those boxes or bins are loaded with clothing. What I try to do to make these bins a little bit more decorative is put, a pretty sweater on top to sort of hide whatever is in there. I have my pretty blue sweater, and, try to make it look as nice as possible. That's me in leggings and just a sweatshirt. I love these little antique, sort of old-fashioned suitcases that I have. I have a couple of these, and I use them for storage. So here you see Bosley in the mirror. So here you see another little ode to angels, and those flowers are from my garden. They're dried. And the crystal heart my daughter gave me for one of my birthdays. And she also gave me that singing bowl because one of my yoga teachers at the end of yoga class during the relaxation shavasana would always use that singing bowl. Let me show you what it sounds like. So soothing and so healing. And then this little bench, if I need extra seating, can be pulled out for seating. And of course, full-length mirror. Mirrors are so helpful in enlarging a space. So again, that is my closet area. That white unit you see is from Ikea, and I store shoes in there. And then that is a photograph of my beautiful, 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 beautiful mother, just before she died at the age of 63. Angel, and some little charms that she had, and her, I don't know what you call those initial monogram things, a little locket that I had given her. She's definitely my angel. Now we are going to enter into the kitchen. And for a tiny, tiny house, the kitchen is actually really quite a nice size. I have a full-size refrigerator, a full-size stove, and in fact, it is an eat-in kitchen. I have a little high-top table there, and overlooking, there's a overlooking, sort of a rustic looking fence, and I did put some evergreens out there as well. I do also plant flowers there in the summertime as well. So I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this little breakfast area. I have to make all the space count. So on top of the refrigerator, I keep my plates and my napkins. And again, you'll see some little odes to angels, and there's some seashells there, and just an antique tea pitcher. Actually, this is, I've had this for 15 years since my mom died. She used to leave little index cards with affirmations all over the house. She had them in her car, she had them in her bathroom, and this is one of her affirmations. And her handwriting, and I cherish that. Okay, and let's see, show you my art. I love this print. This is really one of my very favorite prints. I've had it for at least 30 years. I bought it at a garage sale. I just love the watercolor effect, the flowers, so pretty. So then here is my little cooking area. Like I said, full-size stove. I put a mirror on the shelf, which also expands the kitchen. Have my spices. You can see my little treats there. I have chocolate in 1 cup. Sort of funny. I have chocolate in 1 cup, and then my vitamin C Live-On lipospheric vitamin C in another cup. My spices and olive oil, and another little ode to travel. That map is from when I took a trip to Paris many years ago. And a cool oil painting. I think I got that at a garage sale. Again, another print with sort of a vintage landscape, which I absolutely love. And these cups, these glasses, wine glasses, and in these glasses I purchased in Mexico. They are handmade in Mexico. So pretty. I just love them. And then I love turquoise and orange and red. And then some more art. I love the fact that I have a window over the kitchen sink. However, it is old and funky and it actually does not open. So, you know, this is a really, really old, funky house. And then from the sink, you can see all the way. I think one of the reasons this house doesn't feel that small is because you can see from one end to the other. And I have shelves on either side, which act as a pantry and storage. I have some of my health books and cookbooks there. Pantry, nuts, just pantry items. Healthy food as much as possible. My sort of book collection of health books, you know, Eat to Live, Crazy Sexy Diet, Food Can Fix It, The Blue Zones, I love that book. And then on this side I have my mugs, and see that little love bug cup? That's merchandise from Jennifer Joyce Beauty. I think it's so cute. I really would like to collect some coffee cup merchandise from some of my favorite YouTubers, and just more sort of dishware, storage, pantry. Okay, Buzzley, come on Buzz. That's how he gets up and down. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Hi, Buzzley. Can you sit? Good boy. Good boy. Okay, another angle of the kitchen. Right? Another angle of the kitchen. And then that is my back hallway, which leads to my deck. I have, I don't know, some jewelry and hats and purses and a mirror there. In that backpack, I keep some of my walking gear, hats, mittens, gloves, that type of thing. And then I do have just sort of a, I don't know, mud room. I mean, I store everything here. There's my toolbox, towels, appliances, a little bit of everything. Again, more bins, and that is where I also hang my winter coats. All right, so now we are facing my back hallway, and we are going toward the bathroom. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to even get in the bathroom. It is that tiny. But I do want to show you some of my storage. So those are some of my shelves, and you can see I have some backup skincare back there, my Mad Hippie, my Sama. In that basket I have vitamins, more skincare and hair care, and just miscellaneous stuff. All right. So that is my little bathroom window. You can actually see the lake from that window, which is sort of funny. More birds that I absolutely love, and some more skincare storage. Miscellaneous, the skincare that I use on a daily basis, my Curology, CeraVe, my Sama, my Dermatology Peptide Night Cream, Mad Hippie Triple Vitamin C Cream, Timeless Coenzyme Q10. Anyway, hi. And then just a sort of a cool old antique sink, and a little shelf to the left of the sink. And that is an art project that I did in Mexico. And then here is the view from the back door. You can see there's my little breakfast area. Walking into the kitchen. And then to the right. Right. And then my cooking area. Back door. View from the kitchen sink. Walking into the living room, to the left, My closet area. Living room, office, front door, entertainment area, bedroom. And there is my air conditioner. And this ancient radiator heats the entire house beautifully. In the summertime, when I'm not using the heater, I put plants on top of it to, you know, disguise it. So that is my little tiny house. All right, I hope you enjoyed my tiny house tour. I absolutely love living here. I know I've said that before. I don't know how long I will live here. Bosley and I are very happy here. I love the area, and the fact of the matter is I probably could not afford to buy in this area. So as long as I want to stay in this area, I am going to stay in this tiny little house for who knows how long. All right. Again, thanks for hanging in there with me. I really appreciate you visiting with me each Sunday. Stay safe. Have a great day and a wonderful week, and I hope to see you in my video next Sunday. Thank you. Bye. Bosley, what you doing? What you doing? Oh, he's a good boy. That's a good boy.